Hey everybody, Zach here with the Goat Guys. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to, this is a video that I kind of just thought about doing in the spur of the moment one day. Real quick, shout out to the Jinzo and Tonic Discord server for giving me some of these suggestions, even though looking back at it, I probably should have thought of these myself. But again, thank you guys for all the help. And also, the Goat Guys, I'm working on getting a Discord server going, so that'll be up hopefully within the next week or two. Anyway, let's get into the video. So GoFormat has a lot of cards that haven't been reprinted in a long time, and a lot of them now cost a lot of money or are just hard to get in general. So we'll start with a couple honorable mentions. I don't have a thing for those, but cards like Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, and Delinquent Duo. I feel like another reprint would be nice for those. The Delinquent Duo, fortunately, has been printed in the last 2 years. I still think it's already like $11 for the secret, so a nice reprint for Duo would be cool, but I just felt some of these other ones were slightly more important. So number 6, we're going to start with the Tournament Pack exclusive cards. I felt Warrior of a Tradition and Quaggar Hercules were kind of a big deal. These cards really don't impact the format at all, but for people like me who wants to have that 3 of every fusion monster in my fusion deck, it does cost a lot of money. Warrior of Tradition currently runs for about $140 US. And then if you want the Super Quaggar Hercules, that's about 700. Fortunately for people like me and the copy I do own, the rare only costs about $9 to $10, so could be worse. And there are a bunch more of the tournament pack exclusive cards, but these are like the standouts because everyone likes the funny idea of having all the random fusion monsters that came out in Yu-Gi-Oh in the beginning. So let's get into more of a more serious card. Number 5 is Trap Death Shoot. So Death Shoot's a staple card in a lot of decks. It's powerful because it gives you hand knowledge and it gets rid of one of your opponent's powerful monsters. Death Shoot currently only has 4 printings. The most recent being in Dual Terminal 4, which was pretty difficult to get a hold of because it was from one of those dual terminal machines, and that was released in 2011. The price isn't an issue for this, the cheapest copy of the card being around $4, $4 US, sorry. So it's not like you're going to break the bank getting a playset of these. It's more or less the oddity of finding them. Plus, if you want foils, it's about $200 a piece, which, again, that's GOAT format for you. Champion Pack and Tournament Pack Supers just cost a lot of money, which I understand. But, that's another reason this card could probably get reprinted. Unfortunately, this is a banned card, so reprints you kind of are few and far between, which is the problem with a lot of the cards that I think do need with 3 of these cards we're going to see on the list. All right, up next is Tribe Infecting Virus. There's only 3 printings of this card. I thought there were more. The price really isn't an issue for the card, but the prints are, as like with a lot of these. The most recent print being from Structure Deck Fury of the Deep, which was released in 2006. That was one with Ocean Dragonlord on it, I think. Fortunately, price-wise, the cheapest printing for a copy from the Structure Deck's around $5. By the way, I'm just going to say all these prices are from TCG Player and in US dollars. Just throw that out there because I am currently in the US. I feel this card is the most likely to get a reprint because it is current. It was back in January of 2020. This card came off the Forbidden and Limited list in the modern game, so I feel like this card would likely get a reprint. And I do have good news for the people who maybe would like a reprint. We are getting a Ice Barrier Structure Deck in February, I believe. And that is a water-based structure deck, so that is a great time to slide a Tribe Infecting Virus reprint in there. Number 3 is Gatling Dragon. I don't have a lot to say about this one. So it's an extra deck staple if you're playing Metamorphosis. This card has a lot of utility in just being able to pop your own monsters, by the way, so they can't be used against you, which is super cool. Shout out to Jinzo and Tonic for making me like, oh, crap. Yeah, also, because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I can't read. I thought it had to be your opponents. Anyway. This card, I believe, had the most recent printing of anything on the list being in OTS Pack 7, which was in 2017. But the problem still runs around is there are only about 50 copies of Gatling Dragon on TCG Player. I understand there are different ways to buy, like eBay, Card Market, but I'm just using the site I use to buy my cards. And the cheapest copy is around $6 US, but that cheapest copy being the OTS pack version, there's only about 6 listings currently on TCG Player for that copy. And then when you get to the Joey's World one, which is the picture you have right here, that runs for about $8 cheapest, and then after that you have a jump to about 17 or 18 for the excuse me, for the Ultra from Flames of Eternity, and then you have about 25 for the Dark Revelation 3 one, and the ultis around 30 to 40. And also, I'm implying that they are like lightly played near mint copies, not damaged. So if you want damaged copies, much cheaper for those other ones. All right, number 2 is Dimension Fusion. Though this is not a staple card in like most decks, it's a powerful staple card in Crane Gate or Reasoning Gate, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's just busted in that deck. And of course, the famous Lacunga FTK. Unfortunately, so the problem with this card is this has 2 printings. This is the card with the least amount of printings, only being printed in Invasion of Chaos and Dark Revelation 2. So we haven't had a reprint of this thing since 2005. The cheapest copy of the card is around $27 US. So if you want 3, you're gonna have to spend around $80. And keep it like also note, a lot you can buy like Goat Control or like Warrior Toolbox or Beatdown or anything. Min rarity for like $80 to $100. Keep that in mind. And then I felt like I should know there's only 41 copies of the card in both rarities on TCG Player. Again, I know there's other things. I'm just going with what I'm using for that. And then number 1, Metamorphosis. This card is pretty much a staple on every deck that uses their fusion deck for an advantage. Unlike Dimension Fusion, this one only has 3 printings. They are in Pharaonic Guardian, Dark Revelation 2, and Champion Pack 1. Yeah, if you want a foil, good luck. It's going to run you $500 a copy. So if you want to place that, that's $1,500. I know a lot of people, can just drop that money. I cannot. I am a broke college student. But, but also commons for near mint or lightly played copies run about $9 to $10 US. This card hasn't been reprinted since 2006. And this one I felt like was the most important just because it's the most versatile card on this list for what it does to the format. It's how you use your extra deck in most cases, unless you're playing like a really rogue deck with like heroes because you poly for those. Yeah, and that is my list. If you think I missed a card, please tell me in the comment section below. This was just a fun idea. I thought you guys would enjoy. Also, bonus video for the week. I didn't know if I was going to get to record this one this week. There will be 2 uploads next week, and then I'll be taking a few days off just because it's the Christmas season and everything. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. I will make sure to post in the comment section of one of the videos next week when I get the server going, if you guys be interested in joining. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.